Hello everyone, this is Chaitanya from Team Coding Studio. Now let's see how a course creator can add a new course. This is my account which has been enrolled the permission of course creator. So now to add a new course, you need to go to the site home first. From here, you need to select the all course option. Once you click on that, you will be getting the categories that are available for you. Now you have to choose the department the course is going to be. For now, let's add a course for a computer science department. Well, this is the category of computer science department. Now let's add a new course for this department. By clicking add a new course, you will be getting a details like you need to enter the details of a course. Here you need to enter the full name of a course. For now, let it be database management system, and here you need to enter the short name of that, be it DBMS. Now we won't keep the end date over here. Now let's get to description. We can write a description like here you are going to learn about DBMS, and you can also add a course image. Now let's add a image for this. For that, you need to click on the option of adding a file. Then again click on option of uploading a file. Choose file from your desktop. From my desktop, I will select the option of image where it is. Once you have done that, click on upload this file. Yeah, it is done. Now choose a course format over here. Just for the UI part, choose a layout as a card layout. And once you are done that, now just go and save the course. This course will be added to the category which we have created. This is a course creation part. Now let's try to enroll few faculty for this course. Let's get into the course. Once you are in it, just go to participants list over here. It will show the list of participants of this course. For now, there is no participant. Let's enroll a new user. We can do this manually. We have to select a user. For now, you have to search them by their name. Once you are done that, you can select their name and assign a role for this faculty. Have assigned a role for the user as a faculty and teacher, and I'm enrolling it. Once you are done that, the faculty will be enrolled to the course as a teacher. Now let's set the enrollment method for this course. For that, click on the settings option, and here you will be having an option of enrollment methods. Once you have done that, go to the enrollment method and select the option of self-enrollment. Here, when you click on this icon, you will be able to enable this. Once you click that, go to the settings option. These are the self-enrollment options. For now, let's just make the group enrollment key yes and just save it. I will get back to this within a few minutes. These are the list of options for a course creator. Now let's see how a faculty can access the course and add a new course. For that, I will log into my faculty account. Well, now I have logged in with my faculty account. Now let's get to the course. I will be finding the course in my course overview. Once I get into the course, you will be finding the sections over here. If you find the turn editing off, turn it on, and you will be able to find the options like editing the sections, adding a new section. Go to the settings and click on more option. Once you click on the more, you will be getting account user option. Click on user and click on groups. Once you click on this group, you will be getting an option of creating a new group over here. Let's create a group. Group is generally, it's like a section for a department. Let it be CSCA section for this. The group name will be CSCA. and you need to enter the enrollment key for that. You need it has to be 8 digit with the capital letters and a special key and a numerical. I have entered my password and that is enrollment key, and I have clicked the save changes option over here. Well, now the CSE A group has been added to the groups. Now let's get back to the course. Now I have created a group called CSE A. Now the other faculty of this course who deals with the CSE B section can create their own group named CSE B. Now let's get to see how a faculty will be able to edit the sections available in the course. Let the first section of every course be general resources which are accessible for everyone. Now the other sections are going to have a restricted access. Now let's set restricted access for section 2. Click on edit button over here and click edit topic. Here you will be redirected to this editing page. Click on restrict access over here and add restriction. Click on groups. Select on the group which you want to access this section. Click on CSE A and click on this icon which makes it invisible for other groups which are not CSE A. Now save the changes. Now we can see in the course that the section 2 is only being accessible for CSE and it will be hidden otherwise. The students other than CSE A won't be able to see this section now. Now the other faculty who deals with the other groups, that is a section B, can share her resources in section 3 and set its restrictions for CSE B. Now let's see how a faculty can add a lesson to a section. Now let's try adding to the general resource. To add a lesson, you need to click on add an activity or resource. From here, you need to choose the option of lesson and click add. You will be redirected to this page. Here you need to add the name of a lesson. For now, be it basics, and in the description box, you can add the complete context of the lesson in this description box. It can be a textual manner, it can be an image file, or it can be a video recording or even an audio recording. To add a video, you need to click on the video option over there and click a browse settings over here and choose a file from your desktop or mobile. And once you are done with it, you can also add a YouTube URL over here. Let's try adding a YouTube URL for this. There are a lot of options over here. In availability, you can fix a deadline for this course. In a grades, you can grade a student with points if he completes this lesson. You can also restrict this, but I think it is in a general resource, so we don't need that. Now click save and return to the course. Now you can see our lesson has been added to this course. Let's check the overview of this lesson by clicking the lesson. Well, this is a lesson overview. We have a title over here. We have a text over here, and this is a YouTube URL. Now let's get back to the course. Now let's try to add an assignment for this section of CSE A. This will be privately for section A students. For that, you need to click on add an activity and select an option of assignment from here and click add button. You will be redirected to this description page. You need to name the assignment first. Let it be the first assignment for now, and describe in description box. You need to add the questions for this assignment. Let it be a basic question like what is DBMS, and you can also add an image. In the due date, you can set the last day of submission of this assignment. You can restrict the number of submissions for this assignment over here. In grade, you can add a points, how many points you want to limit the students to. If you can add 10 points if they complete their assignment within the time, and then click save and return to course. The assignment will be added to the section. Now our assignment has been added to the section. Let's see the assignment by clicking this. Here you can see the status of assignment. As there are no participants for this, there are 0 submissions. Once there are submission, you can view the assignments and you can grade them individually. Now let's get back to course. Now, as the entire course is ready, we need to enroll the students. For that, the faculty needs to provide a student with his group enrollment key so as he access to the course, and also he will be added to the particular group. If he has been given a key of CSCA, he will get the access to this course, and also he will be added to the group CSCA.